Checking in with the United Way of Greater Lima, we've got the president and CEO, Erin Hardesty, with us, and thanks for joining us.
Hi, Holly. Thank you.
All right, let's get an update. How's the campaign been? It's kind of wrapping up right now, right?
It is. Yeah, we are wrapping up. We're a little bit below what we were last year. We ended up with 1,540,000. So nothing to sneeze at. We are still very happy with that amount. And that's kind of why I wanted to be on today. I want to thank all of our watchers and listeners for supporting the United Way that they do year after year after year. Like I said, it was a little bit down. Our asks are up. So it was a struggle to try and figure out who we could support and who we couldn't support this year. But we got through it, and my volunteers did an excellent job this year. We have all volunteer panels that make those decisions for us. We don't do that here. So I just wanted to come on air and thank everybody out there for their support this year. It's been great, especially during some hard times, really, with a recession looming maybe, and things are tough. Inflation is going up, and we just appreciate everything that everybody's done, from volunteers to monetary and both. So.
Yeah, you mentioned volunteers, and I mean, you have campaign chairs and all kinds of volunteers that really come together to make this happen.
We do. We have hundreds of volunteers. We have a couple that come here every day. I know Betsy Winget, everybody knows her. She comes in every Wednesday and runs our 2-on-1. As far as the decisions for allocations for the money we raise, that is all panel volunteers for health, education, and financial stability. And each panel has 7 to 8 people in there. And they spent their whole morning and part of their afternoon interviewing all of the agencies that wanted to request money from United Way. It was a tough decision. So I'm glad that we have volunteers here to help us make those decisions. So not to mention our board and our community impact committee, they had to help make those decisions and put their final stamp of approval on that. So we just have hundreds of volunteers. We couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, you were talking about the tough decision because didn't quite make as much as you want, but at least there are people in the community who want to do that, to still help to make sure, those funds are going to the best places.
Absolutely. And one reason that takes money off the 1.5 is we did have over 300,000 in designations. And those are monies that people said, I will give to United Way, but I want that money to go to this agency. And we are obligated, and we make sure that that money goes where those people want it to go. So that comes right off of the 1.5. So that gives us 1.2, which is still not, nothing to sneeze at. That's a lot of money for a community like Lima, for everybody to come together and raise that money. So it's just a tough decision when you've got 47 applications and 1.2 million in asks, to try and hone that down into what you can give out to the community. So
right, exactly. And as you mentioned, still time. If you want to donate, you can go ahead and do so.
You absolutely can. You can go to our website, unitedwaylima.org. You can hit the donate button. Every dollar counts, and we are still taking money for of this campaign. We've officially will not wrap that up probably until the end of June, when our fiscal year is over, and then of course it's on to the next one, on to 2023, and we are already planning that. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no rest, right? I mean, you got one campaign to wrap up, and then you got to think about starting the new one.
We do, and we really want to thank, we've got campaign chairs lined up. We made that announcement at our celebration. Rhonda Lehman from Mercy Health, and then Jason May from State Bank are going to be our co-campaign chairs this year. So we're pretty excited about that.
Right, we'll hear more about that in the fall, kind of September is when you guys kick that off,
We do, Day of Caring, would be I think it's the first Friday in September, the 9th or something like that. We'll have more coming on that, but yep, that's our big kickoff.
All right, exciting stuff happening with the United Way. Erin, thanks for sharing with us today and joining us on Noon Edition.
Thanks, Holly. Have a good day.
You too. All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.